Hey, Sector here. Today we are going to install TrueNAS Community Edition, originally known as TrueNAS Scale, and set it up to create our own file server. So let's get started. First, we need to download TrueNAS Community Edition. Use the link in the description down below. Here, click on Download TrueNAS Community Edition. You will need to sign up or log in to your TrueNAS account. Now choose the version you want, legacy or stable. I've already downloaded the stable version. We have two installation options. Install TrueNAS on a virtual machine, that's what I'll use, or install TrueNAS on a physical computer or server. But first, I'll quickly show you how to prepare a bootable USB. Download Rufus using the link in the description. After downloading, open the exe file. Here, select your flash drive, then click Select and choose your TrueNAS ISO. And then hit Start. Be cautious that this will erase everything on the USB. When it's done, unplug the USB. Connect it to the computer you want to install on. Power that computer off. Then hold the boot menu key and power it on while you're holding the key. The boot key is different for each system, so search for your model. And then in the boot menu, select your USB drive and you are ready to install. You can skip ahead to the installation section if you are using a physical machine. Now, let's make our virtual machine. Click Create a new virtual machine. Here, choose Custom. In this section, choose the second option and then browse to your TrueNAS ISO. VMware won't detect the OS, so choose Linux, and then in the drop-down, choose Other Linux 6.x kernel 64-bit. Next, name your VM and choose a safe location if you want. Now, let's set the hardware. For CPU cores, it must be at least 2, but I'll give it 4. For RAM, it must be at least 8 GB, I'll use 8 GB. For network, you can keep default, but I want external access, so I'll use bridged. Leave everything else default until we reach the disk section. System disk, at least 16 GB, I'll give it 35 GB. The VM is created. Before starting it, we need storage disks for our file server. Click Edit, then Add, choose Hard Disk and configure the size. I'll add 2 disks so I can use array to mirror configuration. Hit OK, and now we can power the VM on. Boot the virtual machine. Here, select the first option from the menu and then click Enter. Here, select Install or Upgrade. Choose the disk where TrueNAS will be installed, press space and then click Enter. It warns that the selected disk will be erased. That's fine for me, so I'll choose yes. Select your authentication method. I'll use the first option. So it asks me to set a password. Enter your password and continue. Choose yes for EFI boot and the installation starts. Once it's done, press enter, choose reboot and let TrueNAS boot. After booting, TrueNAS will show you an IP address. Open that in your browser. For login, if you selected the first authentication option, your username is TrueNAS_admin. And the password is the thing that you set during installation. If you use the second auth option, create a user on the web interface. And we are in. Here, go to storage and then click disks to confirm your drives. You can wipe them if necessary. Now go back to storage and then click create pool. Choose a name, check the allow box so all disks appear, and then click next. Choose your RAID layout. I'll use mirror since I have two identical disks. Click save, review your settings, and then create pool. Your pool is ready. Next, click Datasets, select your pool and choose Add Dataset. Give it a name and click Save. Now, to access this dataset, we need to share it. So first of all, go to Shares and click Add for Windows SMB Share. Here, select your dataset, change the share name or description if you want, and then click Next. Start the SMB service when prompted. Now, your dataset is accessible from Windows and macOS and Linux via Samba. Our share is created, but to access the dataset, we need to make some users. So, go to the credentials and then users. Then click Add. Create your user, assign a password, and save it. I'll make two users, John and Max, so I can test different permissions later. Now go back to datasets, select your dataset and scroll to permissions and then click edit. You can change the dataset owner. I'll set it to John, for example. For user-specific permissions, click Set ACL, then cancel the dialog, and then click Add Item. Set who to user, and then select the user. Adjust the permissions. For example, I'll remove write access for Max so he can only read. Before saving, create a mask with the same permissions so TrueNAS doesn't throw errors. Click Save. That's it. Our file server is ready. Now let's test our file server. On a Windows machine, open Run or File Explorer and enter and then your TrueNAS IP. Sign in with John. He should have full access, create folders, files, etc. Now, test with Max. He can browse and read files but can't create or edit anything. Perfect. And that's it. Your TrueNAS file server is ready. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and smash that subscribe button for more content. As always, see you in the next video.